And a very good evening, everybody. It is indeed, what are we, Saturday, January 24th, 2026, and it's 9:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is something I wanted to film for you fellow transit enthusiasts here for a while, who are REM fans on my channel. We got a really rare event about to happen here. We're on the first quay here at the McGill REM Station. And usually this is reserved, of course, for the Deux-Montagnes direction. But we're going to be boarding a train going in the Brossard direction. So this is the first time I'm documenting something like this. So should be here momentarily. So it's going to look interesting going into Gare Centrale on the opposing track as usual. So I'll film the video as soon as the train arrives here. Alright guys, so here it is. I believe this is our train now arriving, which will be going in the Brossard direction. Doesn't have the indicator on, but we're going to be boarding it here. So this should be an interesting perspective. This is set 88. So here's the announcement, guys, if you want to see it.
Attention, ce train est en direction de la station de Brossard.
So of course, usually the Brossard train is on the other track to the right. This one's on the left. So this is some rare footage here for the channel. And I'm not sure the reason for this. Apparently this is only this train that decided to go on the other track here. So you may actually see it switch tracks here in the approach to Gare Centrale. Might get a bonus here. This is rare. I love this. And my gut told me come tonight because of the cold. There's probably going to be some anomalies and strange occurrences on the REM, and I was right. Yeah, so there it is, a very rare track switch on approach to Central Station from the Deux-Montagnes direction. What a treat. Beautiful. So now we are on the correct track. First time that I've ever experienced this, and there you have it, now documented for the channel. So that means that this train also took the opposite track in the Mount Royal Tunnel on approach to here. Oh, maybe we have a train out of service there, it looks like. That could be our reason why. Maybe we're down to one single track here. Let's go and investigate here, see if we can see anything of interest. So again, this is definitely an anomaly. So it looks like we may have one track sharing two directions here. We'll have to keep an ear out for other announcements. Let's go down here because you will see, could be further down, but we may see there's actually a train here. Unless that train that we just saw on this side was actually in service. It was just waiting for this train to pass by so it can go onto its own track, because we were of course using this train's track, the Deux-Montagnes direction track. So yeah, that was a pretty rare moment there. So, well, it says the next train in the Côte de l'Est direction is in 7 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll hop on board the Côte de l'Est direction, resume the video, and maybe we'll see another train in the Brossard direction switching tracks from this track onto the original track, like we just saw, but from the perspective of this train. So pretty interesting. Alright, so we're going to resume our video, and this time we're going to be on this train here going into Côte de l'Est direction. And by the way, the train that I just got off of is still parked on the other side, the Brossard direction one. And it's 9:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, by the way. So this train we're about to board is going into Côte de l'Est direction. And there goes the Brossard one once again. So there's probably some kind of issue going on here. So we're going to see if, once we get on this train here, is this train going to stop in the middle between the two stations like the last one did as the other train goes by. So this is a set 61, by the way. REM set 61. So remember, when we were on the Brossard side, right as it was switching tracks, the train in the other direction, which is this one here, was waiting between here, Central Station, and McGill Station. The question is, are we going to see the opposite perspective here? And of course, the other question is, what exactly is going on? Is this some kind of switch issue because of the cold? So we'll wait for this train now to leave. Looks like there is some sort of slowdown because of the configuration and everything that's happening here. But I'll resume the video once we begin advancing again. Alright, so it's 10:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now, and still waiting for this train to go here in the Côte de l'Est direction. And what's interesting is, even though all this is happening and there's obviously a slowdown, they haven't made any official announcements of a slowdown. And I just wanted to put into perspective here as we wait to advance. Temperature right now is about minus 31 degrees Celsius. That's approximately minus 24 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is definitely the coldest of the year so far, and of the 2025-2026 winter season. You can hear those natural sounds of the REM as we await the all go here. So again, we're going to be going into the north direction, the Deux-Montagnes direction, and I think I can see the edge of a train coming now in the Brossard direction. So once that train goes onto its proper track, our train will probably be advancing forward. So yeah, so as predicted, there's the Brossard train once again. So I was kind of hoping to get that train as it was switching tracks from the perspective of this one. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. But what I'm going to try to do, I'll probably put this in the same video. I'm going to go to maybe Canora Station and try to get a rare ride on the opposite side of the Mont Royal Tunnel than usual. So instead of the Brossard direction using the proper tracks for the Brossard direction, the Brossard direction might be using the Côte de l'Est direction tracks. So that should be an interesting ride. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably put it onto this video. I may actually make it a separate video, I'll see, but I'll wait till we advance here and we'll see if we see anything interesting in the tunnel ahead here. So stay tuned. Alright, so here we go. Let's see if we can see anything of interest in the tracks ahead here.
Direction Côte de l'Est. Prochaine station McGill.
Alright, so the time right now, by the way, is 10:14. 10:14 p.m. So yeah, there's the we're on the proper track now for Deux-Montagnes, and right around up here where that track switch is, that's where the Brossard direction train was on as well, up until the track switch right there. So looks like we're not going to see anything interesting here.
station. McGill.
But what I'll do, I'll probably make a separate video of a ride from Canora Station to here, which is going to be either McGill or Gare Centrale.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
Maybe on this side of the tracks, the Côte de l'Est direction side of the tracks. So stay tuned for that, guys. So more videos to come. Thanks for watching. Pretty cool event here on the REM.